They will never conquer that. They will never have that understanding. And of course, you see, the European, being a recent arrival, claims that they know everything. Well, they don't know everything.
The European was able to conquer Africa. I don't quite, why didn't we use those powers on him?
Well, the point is that, you see, the power, as the years wore on, came to be in the hands of a few people. But the point is that the power is still here. You see, of all the people in the world, Africans are the only ones who could not be exterminated by the Europeans.
How do you mean that?
Yeah, they were able, yeah, but we have not been exterminated. And the European domination is only so much. The European, every European who is in his right senses will recognize, although he may not admit it, his own limitations when he comes to Africa, because he realizes that there's a large area over which he has no control, of which he has very little or no knowledge. So all he does is to consign it to the realm of superstition. But it's not superstition. If you know it, you know that it's knowledge. You see, our ancestors devised various tools for addressing the various problems that we have. All reality is not limited to our sense experience. What the European has dominated is the material, sense experiential aspects of human life, or of all of reality. But reality goes beyond our sense experiences. Our sense experiences constitute only one aspect of reality, not all of reality. That's why they say if the only tool you have is a hammer, you treat everything like a nail. But for some things you need an axe or a hoe or a cutlass, and a hammer is not useful, you see. So there's still a large realm of African life that has not been conquered by Europeans.
And
they will never conquer that. They will never have that understanding. And of course, you see, the European, being a recent arrival, claims that they know everything. Well, they don't know everything. I spoke in America years ago, and I was telling the people something, and one woman said, well, I didn't know that. And I said, well, what makes you think you know everything? That's what the European thinks. We know everything. No, they don't know everything. In fact, some of the things they are calling new discoveries are things that are actually not new. They've been here all along. When you tell us that matter and energy are interchangeable, well, we've known this for millions of years. A few years ago, 2 centuries ago, you said this was a pagan idea. But now you're telling me that there's energy in this and that this is actually moving. Well, we've known this for millions of years, and that's why we've reacted to our environment in the way we have. Because we live in harmony, we live in a state of equilibrium, you know, with our environment, with nature.